how amazing our eyes are. All you have to do is staring at the white circle. Don't blink. Now, I'm going to show you in full color by showing this false color image. Okay? Did you see that full color photo? This effect may be broken.
We took Wilbur and George to the most haunted prison in Ireland. Do you guys believe in ghosts at all?
No.
Some things have explanations, but other things don't.
It feels like it's targeting me. What's up, guys? It's Sam Colby.
Today we're here with Wilbur and George. Woo! Oh my god!
Oh my god.
It's us.
It's I clicked on this video and even I wasn't expecting to see us.
No.
Who could have thunk it?
Today we are here at what is considered Ireland's Alcatraz, but it's actually 10 times bigger than the Alcatraz we know.
Literally the biggest prison in all of UK and Ireland.
It's an island in Ireland.
And the ferry left. We can't leave if we wanted to.
We're stranded. I can swim.
It's not too far, just over the entire ocean.
You were saying you could do that swim in 15 minutes, right?
It's just a simple swim.
Do you guys believe in ghosts at all?
No, I'll be fine as long as nothing touches me. If something touches me, I'm not gonna be happy.
There's a ghost right there.
Oh!
They ruined the intro.
They ruined the
Why would they ruin it? That was all one take.
All right,
We have to start
let's
again.
start over.
Do I believe in ghosts? I don't know.
Scale to 1 to 10.
It's a solid 5.5.
5.5?
It's
Alright.
just above the middle. Something happens, I get this little cogs turning in my brain, making me think.
So if you get touched tonight, are you gonna believe?
I feel like I'm not gonna be.
Wait, hold on.
If I get touched,
Wait a second.
I'm like a 2. If something touches me, I'm a 10. The guy who dropped us off here described how someone felt like a stroke on the back of their neck and someone went in their ears. If I hear that, it becomes a 10, and I'm swimming.
All right, guys. So today's goal is get Wilbur and George touched
Get us touched.
by a ghost. All right, let's get
Hashtag
started.
touch Wilbur and George.
yes, please touch me. I need it.
Guys, as we just got dropped off on this island, right when we came into the doors, our car broke down. That's not good. Did the car just die?
Why did the car just...
As soon as we come in? Yo, wait, car broke down immediately. Someone doesn't want us here.
I'm mounting the cannon. Yes, grab my cannon.
Colby?
Oh, dude, what's it? What's inside that cannon?
Welcome to Spike Island, aka Ireland's Alcatraz.
AKA the biggest prison in UK and Ireland.
Ireland was going through a famine called the Great Hunger. A lot of people in Ireland were stealing food, doing petty crimes. Because of that, an overwhelming amount of people were sent to prison, meaning they had to open up this, which, yes, like Colby just said, ended up becoming the largest prison in the world at the time.
Imagine this, you're starving in Ireland because your potatoes are gone. And so you try to steal some food for yourself and your family and you get sent to an island where you get treated like crap just for stealing something like bread.
Some of the prisoners here were as young as 12 years old, just finding food for family.
Living conditions were so rough that people would just die left and right because it was so cramped.
Guys, thousands of people died at this prison. It was one of the most brutal prisons ever. Things got so bad here at this prison that suicide became the leading cause of death among prisoners.
Plus there were a ton of diseases being spread around like tuberculosis, which caused even more people to die. And speaking of, all around the prison there are mass graves that can have anywhere from 200 to 1,000 bodies buried in them.
The prisoners here were treated so bad that this place was nicknamed Hell on Earth. In the worst year of this prison, a prisoner would die every single day. Within the last couple decades, the bodies and the graves that are around here were exhumed, meaning that if there were spirits that were residing there, they were disturbed recently.
Great! Guys, there's been shadow figures spotted around here, voices heard, people kicked, scratched, and not to mention there's even demonic energy in some of the buildings here. I hope Wilbur and George are ready for this night.
Would you mind closing up the doors there?
Oh great, now we're really trapped in here.
I had one prisoner on my tour and he told me when they were going through these gates, that was the last bit of freedom he saw.
We're seeing what he's seeing right now because we're gonna die here.
Yo.
Stay here forever. Bless you.
Inside here.
Bless you.
Wait, guys.
Yeah, get your motion. Oh! I don't like that he's so much taller than me.
Hey guys, I'm 5'11", I promise.
What would you go to jail for?
Being too tall.
Yep.
This is where the demons hide out.
Colby, we have a video to film.
Yeah.
Whoa! I don't like that. He's so much taller than me.
This is where the demons hide out.
Yep.
Well, yeah.
This is like what, like 4 football fields or something?
It was very punishment based, he said, not much rehabilitation. So they wouldn't see much of this space, they'd just be handcuffed and walk through here occasionally.
And what did you tell me that you learned about like the English people?
Oh, most of the ghosts, he told us, are either ex-British soldiers who died here, / people who would want to kill real-life British people here.
Oh, great.
So you guys are going to be our ghost bait tonight. Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sounds like a great
I like
plan.
that title.
Right?
Ghost Bait 1, Ghost Bait 2.
Yeah.
Speaking of, look, it has the A on it, A block. The one place that they said possibly could have a darker energy that might not be a spirit would be in the A block because of how many dark things happen there. They said even when the prisoners were here, they like flipped a coin or like draw sticks to get one specific room at the very end of A block because of how demonic it was.
Yes.
Even the prisoners, convicts, were scared of this block.
There's demons in that room.
So my own name is Carl. I am one of the tour guides here on Spike Island.
What is your name?
Orla.
One of our newer guides.
All right.
Starting off here, so we're gonna try and see if we can find a ghost for Orla tonight.
Oh, let's do it. You want to be ghost bait too?
Absolutely.
Perfect.
They keep calling me Ghost Bait.
He wants to get touched tonight.
I don't want to get touched.
A lot of people have died in this place. Definitely an interesting place at nighttime.
And it's terrifying and haunted, right?
Oh, if you believe in your ghost, then this is the place. Absolutely.
We all believe a lot.
I was a skeptic about ghosts and spirits. After working here, after experiencing things myself, I have a very different opinion now.
Oh, well, let's hope that happens to
I'm pretty
Wilbur
much
too.
as skeptic as it comes, so I'm excited.
I want to show you something.
Okay.
Okay.
This we call it the tunnel area going through. We also had the original Victorian solitary confinement cells inside here as well.
And you said you just opened this a year ago to
We've
the public?
just opened this a year ago to the public. A select handful of people. You're one of the first.
Hey, there we go.
And one of the first to investigate as well, then,
Oh,
right?
absolutely. All right.
Oh, shit. Colby's already a little jumpy. Let's go.
Who's going first?
I'll go.
Wow, fearless.
Genshin Impact is an open world RPG with a ton to explore, and with that, your stamina is crucial. Let me show you why. So as you can see next to my character, there's a yellow meter, and that's
Wow, fearless.
So let's talk about the tunnels. Now this is a spot where they kept weapons, ammunition, gunpowder, any supplies that they need, and this was also an area that a lot of soldiers would use as kind of like a break room.
Some soldiers would even bring down alcohol into these tunnels and just party, have a good old time, when right next to them, inmates were crying and dying and being shackled to the walls. Deep inside the tunnels, there used to be solitary confinement cells, where again, people were shackled by their neck, hands, and legs in the complete darkness, barely getting fed.
The interesting part about this is the tunnels were actually recently rediscovered in 2017. For decades and decades, they went unnoticed. So we are going to be not only one of the first people to go and visit them, but also one of the first people to investigate the tunnels. One of the most highly active spots in the prison. And I'm thinking that's because whatever spirits were inside haven't been able to talk to anybody in a long time.
And think about it, man, if you're an inmate here that dies, does your spirit get trapped in solitary confinement forever too?
The trauma might be a prison itself.
And they're just itching for paranormal investigators to come in and say hi.
Or attach themselves to us.
Oh, shit.
It is instantly cold.
Really cold.
If you want to grab a helmet, grab a helmet.
Oh, for real? This is silly. This is just like a video. I'm not.
Oh my god! Wait, that's a lot more terrifying. Yo!
I'm taking this. I don't want to get lost.
Did you already find something? Oh god.
These would have been the footballs for the prisoners. We have the World Cup final. And these would have been used all the way up to 2004. So these could possibly date up to the 80s. You have some of the weights, prisoners.
Whoa! Old gym weights.
Let's go.
Whoa, this is like a maze going around.
It's so dark.
Just pitch black.
This is what we're seeing, guys. I go first.
Very brave.
Oh my god, now we're really in the dark.
This is where the original solitary confinement cells would have been. So they would have been chained by their hands, by their feet, and by their neck.
By their neck?
They'd be able to stand up, but they couldn't go too far because they would be caught by their neck. They'd be dressed head to toe in black with only 2 holes for eyes.
Wow.
And the reason why they did that was because the Victorian, they didn't want one convict prisoner couldn't communicate with another because this was all a silent camp. No communication was allowed. If they had to communicate, they'd have to scream at the top of their voice so the warden could hear them.
That's so scary.
All black with 2 eye slits.
I don't know, can you see if you put on turn off?
Oh shit, sorry.
If you do it again, now imagine now with these lights off and you're stuck in here for years. You hear the prisoner next to you groaning, screaming, crying, laughing, and there's no fresh air. Hence why you do not want your torches. So stalactites and stalagmites that you have. I'm
Can I take it?
You can hold this one that is falling down. Yeah.
Oh, George, you broke it.
Cross me. Yeah. I'll show you something down here.
Yo, he's fearless, bro. What the fuck?
Thinking it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy. It's only about to get crazy.
In 1856, a guard named William Reddy was attacked by 2 teenage inmates named Power and Norris. Power got in an argument with William Reddy, and because of that, he got sent to solitary confinement in the tunnels and got slashed in the noggin by a sword.
Pissed him off, and so he plotted his revenge.
There's Wilbur and George. So after plotting their revenge, about a month later, both Power and Norris went to the A block building and knocked William Reddy in the head with a blunt object and basically beat him to death.
Said that they needed help with their light at night time, so we came in to help, and then they like bashed him on the back of the head, and they were just like, look, if our prisoners are murdering guards, these few solitary confinement cells probably aren't enough. That's why they built the punishment blocks.
So it all came down from one murder?
Yeah.
Wow!
That singular murder actually created the building we're standing in right now.
The punishment block. Where did they get their vitamin D?
They got no D here. So we'll get into the punishment block a little bit more later. However, the story of William Reddy and his murder are where a lot of the hauntings begin. It is said that Powers himself is contacted often in the tunnels. Hopefully we can catch a bunch of soldiers that are down there, as well as Powers himself in the solitary confinement.